Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the week 2 battles for the PAL. Um, Now, I just want to start off right off the rip by saying that one of the matches did not get done, so it did end in a forfeit on one portion, and another one of the matches had a few technical issues which were discussed behind the scenes. I'll go over that match when we get to it. Normally we start with the minor matches, the minor league, excuse me, but this time we're going to start with the major league just because there's more to watch. So let me go ahead and get that going. See here, what do I got? Da 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 da. Mm, yeah, I'll leave that. Perfect. That's good like that. Okay. And I just need to open up one page here. Apologize. I'm doing this on a laptop, not a desktop, so I need just a little bit of work too. And this is good. Alrighty, we're gonna start off week two's matchups right here. Here we go. You're gonna see here. You're gonna see Rengoku versus Moomin Crisis. These two are the coaches of the Detroit Desklops and the Suffolk County Swinubs. And let us just 1 second. Did I make a mistake on that when I gave that talk in the beginning? Oh no 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 no! Yeah, that was yep. That's all me. Three. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. Just taking a look here. You got Monkey Madness again. He's just bringing monkeys. Can't really go wrong with the way we saw it play out in week 1. You've got Rengoku's team down here, Detroit. Um, just taking a look at both teams. Uh, I would have to say you've got two good chances for Detroit's team here down on the bottom to lead with either, say, uh, that low kicks. He's got that first impression. He's got that U turn. He's fast. He can just come in, get out, get some chip damage off, maybe do some big hits. He's also got that Rhyperior. I can definitely see some rocks getting set up turn 1. He's a bit slower, but if he's got himself with an just as a thought, if he's got a sash on him or assault vest, which is probably going to be one of those two, maybe. For all we know, he could even have him scarfed. Who knows? So, some rocks up with that. And I believe Galarian Slowking also gets Toxic Spike. So he could lead with that. Other team, you got Thwacky over there. Definitely could be his lead mon. Monkey Dory. Thwacky will set up the Grassy Surge, the Grassy Terrain. Monkey Dory set up Toxic Spikes. So he's got two leads there. That's my guesses. I could be wrong. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see. And I do have the music for the battle off just because I'm unsure if it'll get copyrighted or anything like that. So I'd rather not. And we see that Infernape goes down very fast. Good swap, good swap. Going with that taunt. Okay. Oh. I don't understand why he'd use a poison move on Poison Mon. That Alamola is quite beefy. I didn't expect it to be as beefy as it actually is. Yep, there's the first impression. Get the easy kill there. Fairy. I didn't expect the fairy go. That's a big miss. He went for the rock polish. Oh, now he's getting greedy. Yeah, at this point, he's set up too far. He's too bulky. He's too powerful physically. I don't think there's going to be much coming back right now. Skeledirge, okay, okay. Torch Song, oh no, that's very smart. Burn it, get that, yeah. Okay, okay, I see what you're doing here. Good play, good play. I never understood how bulky Alamola was before. It's taking hits pretty good. Oh, that's a big loss. That Mon would have been a great one to get rid of the Zarude with it being fairy. Resisted. You, I thought first impression. I guess not. I guess no. No, I'm thinking of a different move. First turn out. Okay, I see. I see. So either a misclick there, or he's just throwing. I'm unsure. Yeah, I kind of saw this coming. The second that Zarude got set up like that, I kind of saw that coming. It was just going to start running house on his team. Yeah, that power. Yep. So I kind of saw that happening as soon as I saw that Zarude get that many bulk ups going. Um, it could have been a better match if he didn't allow that setup to happen. But once you get that momentum going, it's very hard to stop it. I fall prey to it every time, almost every time, and I fully understand that. Um, Good match on both sides. They both played well. I saw the turn. I saw the different things going. For Rengoku's team here, he made a misclick on that first impression. He let him get set up. There was just a few too many missteps on this match, and it did cost him. Without those, it definitely would have been a lot closer. But just from those missteps, that's what cost him that match. And it's unfortunate to see, but it happens sometimes. But let's go ahead to the next match. We got here. Let me take a look. Get the El Paso Eevees. And I believe Oozing Fungi there is our coach for the Powerpuff Jigglies, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't memorized everybody's names on Showdown here to match with their teams. So that's on me. But let me just take a look, see if I have any kind of. But let's go ahead and get into this match. I apologize. I was just trying to see if I could double check, see if I had notes on it anywhere. Taking a look at the two teams here. For our coach over here, Rayman, I could see Shuckle coming out, setting up rocks. I can see him leading the Tentacruel there. You got Toxic Spikes. I could see him possibly just going turn one with either Iron Hands or Incineroar, setting them up, trying to do setup move, and just trying to run house. Your obvious lead mon here is Fortress. It is a lead mon. If you have, I could see Clefable. Oh, not Clefable. Clefable. I don't know why I was second guessing myself. You see Clefable here. That could definitely come out. I could definitely see it being like just a stall, a big wall. It's very bulky. Um, let's take a look here and see how this one plays out next. Fortress. Yep, yep. Incineroar. Okay, okay. So kind of what I thought here. Ooh, that knockoff is big. Ooh, it's Choice Band too. He knocked off. Ooh. Oh, that was meant for Shell Smash, wasn't it? Sturdy. Good Rock Slide. Very nice, very nice. Got that Aqua Jet. Okay, got that early kill. Nice. Let's see if he keeps that momentum. I can see another Aqua Jet coming in. No, he opted to keep it. Okay. And that right there is going to keep him from coming back. Yep. Gonna die to the rocks. Yep. Mm. All right, let's see. I'm playing a game of just back and forth right now. I can definitely see where this is going. Opted to swap. Okay. But I bet his Arcanine. Ooh, ground type? With Terra Blast. If he wasn't. If his Arcanine was specially set up instead of physically, it would have been a lot better for him. That's right, I can't see stats from the opposite side. My bad. Okay, slowly getting at it, slowly trying to chip him down. I can understand doing that. When you don't have much else that you can do, that's you do what you can. Fortress comes back out. I'm surprised Fortress doesn't have Rapid Spin, if I'm being honest. Bit of the rocks. Went for the Sand Tomb again. Okay. Force that swap. Okay. Grass type. Supercell Slam. Yep. If Fortress wasn't 196, yeah, if he didn't have that speed drop, he would be faster. That's interesting. That's cool. It's kind of interesting to like. I don't have stats memorized. I don't have any of the stats memorized. If I'm being honest, so to see just like in action to see what the stats actually would play out to be and what mons play against each other when you would think one thing over another. I like being able to play that side, be able to see that. Trick. Okay. I don't know what he was trying to do with that, but yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do with that. Um, again, when you let something set up like that Gudra did, it just got so bulky and tanky, and his opponent just didn't have any special attackers that could answer that. So once he had that set up and he started taking out his mons one by one, I could just see how that was going to keep going. And that's initially what became the issue for his team. If he had another any mon on there that could have done some special damage to it, it definitely would have played out a little bit better. And I could be wrong. The Celebi could have been specially built for all I know. I don't know how the mons were built, um, but just letting that Gudra get that much defense buff, that's what cost him on that. And the excellent pivoting with Incineroar was a huge thing. Um, Forcing those swaps, putting that parting shot out there. Definitely the Gudra's Dragon Tail would have been nice if it happened a little bit more. Um, just to maybe force that Caracosta out before it died to its own play, which was another bad play on his part. If he was a if he didn't have an answer to the hazards, if he did not have a rapid spin, because we didn't see that fourth move from Fortress, we see Sand Tomb, Stealth Rock, and Gyro Ball. That fourth move, if it had been rapid spin, could have cleared out his hazards. He could have put that Caracosta back out and tried to do something with it. He could have healed it with Wish. There was many things that could have happened, but we don't know. Um, it was a good game, good match. I could definitely see the mistakes that were made, but again, two matches back to back, both setup matches that could have been an issue. Um, they're definitely both good matches still, and I can't wait to see what the next time they battle or the next matches that these two have against other members of the league are going to turn out to be. In the final match of the major leagues, you've got P-Town Pidgeots versus the Wooper Troopers. Uh, this is a big match. Zach Wooper Troopers here coming off a big win from week one. P-Town Pidgeot Bird coming off a big loss from week one. At least I think he lost week one. Just want to double check. Yeah, he did lose week one. So our defending champs got a match to make up, and we have the current leader of the major league to keep that position. So I see here Zach Totoro's. He could lead Torkoal, get the sun up for gouging fire. He could lead Earthworm, set up some rocks. He could just go all out and just try to kill something off real quick. He could be cheeky with the Froslass and just try to do the Destiny Bond type of play. Bird, on the other hand, he could lead Dragonite and just run with it. Just try to do what he can. He could play with the Golem there, throw up some rocks. Who knows what's going to happen? So let's get into this match and see what's going to happen. Led with the Froslass. Led with the Mew. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, Rest body, set up some spikes. Okay. Is he going to go for a second set of spikes? He is. Okay. Okay. Surprised he didn't do D-Bond. Good play on the Earth Eater. Okay. If Mew crits here. Oh, he swapped. Okay. Go with the D dance. Ooh. And he's got to heal. Okay. He's got Harvest too. Okay. That second one set. I see what's going. Okay, okay. It's kind of just. I don't. Yeah, it's going back and forth now with that setup, which is a bit surprising because yeah, he's at +2. I understand he's at +2 defense, or two times I should say, but he's still got the photosynthesis for the attack buff. So it's just a little weird that that's happening. And all three major league matches, all setups. Oh, yeah. Bird's in a really good position here. He's got so set up that I don't think that Whooper Troopers here is going to be able to take down that Executor. Is he shown all four moves? Yeah, he's all special. Huh. You know, even though a burn wouldn't do anything for the damage coming at him, a burn would have been really nice to get that extra damage on the Executor. Or let's see, Solar Blade. Oh, Bird's Gen 1 team is coming in very clutch. Was he trying to just weed out all of his psychics? I mean, at this point, that is a smart move. Just try to get him to use up as many psychics as possible. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, that E speed though. He's gonna E speed again. No, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, E speed wins it for him. That's a. Oh, I forgot about multi scale. Yep, I guess that's what Dragon Knight had. Yep. So yeah, that was a good 6-0 win. That's Bird coming back, trying to defend his title and knock down the current front runner for week 2. That was a very good match for Bird. He definitely, as soon as he got that Executor set up the way he did, I could definitely see what was going to happen, and it was going to be very hard for him to come back from that match. Um, so I'm going to go ahead here and do this. We're going to take a small intermission break in between the matches. I will be right back, and then we'll get right into the, well, 2 matches for the minor league, and then we'll go over a few points that I want to go over, and we'll go from there. Alrighty. So we are now back. We are going with the minor league matches. We've got Matt Kahn, our newest member, and we got Squally here. Let me just double check. This is the match that I spoke about in the beginning where we had a bit of an issue. If you take a look here, you can see across the board all of the Pokemon are level 50, except for the Bisharp here. There was a there was a problem building the team where they just forgot to drop this one down to level 50. So we're going to play the match out the way it was, and then at the end of the match, I'm going to explain what the final ruling was and how the stats were affected on our sheets that we keep updated, so that way we can keep track of kill leaders and things like that. Taking a look here on Squally's team, I definitely in Squally books is the Celadon Odd Squad's captain. So on his team, I can see the Gliscor or the Claydol being his leads. And again, the Galarian Slowking possibly. On the other team, I can see. Let's see, I can definitely see Landorus. I can see Rabombi. I can see either of those two being his leads. So let's take a look and see which one is which. With Weavile, okay. And Iron Hands, I was wrong on both points. That's all right. Let's see. Cosmic Power, okay. Get that speed boost, okay. Still. And he lives on 2. That is huge. Store power. Okay, I see what's going on. It was a good play. It was a good idea. He tried, and it was very, very close. Really nice to see, though. Yep. So he's. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that means he read that because he would have went for Drain Punch otherwise. Good read. Good swap. Is he special? I don't know what. I've never used Galarian Slowking, so I don't know if he's special or physical. He's got Poison Heal, doesn't he? Went into a Fairy type against a Poison type. That's weird. Okay. He chose to let it go down. Probably for that free swap, because nothing on his team really wants to take a Thunder. Wait, is Gliscor ground? Yeah, he could have swapped into Gliscor. It would have been immune. But he could have went Leaf Storm. Good play, good read, good read. Let some of that poison take. Why did he do? Because he knew. Yep, yep. I see. I see. Ooh, that ice punch does do quite a bit. Tacked up, get some more of that healing going. Okay, he's gonna do a toxic stall. Just oh well, toxic heal stall. If I'm not mistaken, he is slow, isn't he? Yeah, he's slow. So that's those webs really don't matter to him. Now I don't understand, or I don't get what the point to the snow is for him. Is it for Iron Bundle? No, wait a minute. Pressure, tempo, regenerator, Quark Drive. Yeah, it's definitely for Iron Bundle. For the is it though? I'm not understanding what the snow is actually doing, and this is just my ignorance. I don't play weather teams. One time I tried, I did horrible at it. Warp drive used its booster energy. Okay, so now here's where the discussion after the match came into play. Did he set up Aurora Veil? Okay, okay. So now it's not written in, it's not shown on screen, but on the text box they're going over mid match right here, saying, "Hey, he messed up, forgot to lower the level." Um, they said they can try to make the same plays, um, but they didn't want to mess with the RNG. So because of that, they opted to just let the Bisharp go down and make it as if the Iron Bundle had taken it out. So while this match here does end in 2-0, with the minor error in the team building, we went with the assumption that the Hydro Pump would have hit after trying and failing to after instead of trying to replicate the match, they went with the fact that the Hydro Pump would have hit, and that would have initially killed that Bisharp and brought it down to the 2-0 that would have been still just it would have been 3-0 technically, but we went ahead and just kept it at the 2-0 and let the Bisharp go down that way. They did calcs. They went and talked many different things. Um, so they did a lot of the footwork already. They spoke with me beforehand, afterwards, just to see what the final uh, declaration on this match would have been, and we all came to an agreement that since Squally still won the match because he let the Bisharp go down, and they didn't want to try to take advantage of that, they stuck with the point being that it would have went down to that Hydro Pump. So we kept it at the 2-0 win, letting that Bisharp drop, and this was a very fair outcome that all parties in question agreed with. Normally, it would have been my match next, but my opponent could not make our match on the time frame that we needed it to be on, so it ended up being a forfeit. And in our league, a forfeit is a 3-0 victory with no points being added to any of your Pokemon for kills, your KD ratio, and things like that. So it was just a flat 3-0 win and nothing more. And then our final match is the Dallas Dracovish versus the Brent Woodos. Taking a look here, Dallas Dragovich. There, I can see Pelipper being the lead. There's not really any other Mon on here that could lead unless you went Palafin right out the gate, swap, so that way when it comes back out later with the rain, it'll be in its hero form. With the Brent Widows over there, I can see Galvantula thinking, hey, Pelipper might be the lead. Go out there with the rain so those thunders never miss. Even if it has compound eyes, it does get, yeah, it gets compound eyes. I could see if Muck gets toxic spikes, I can see Muck being a lead. Um, think on Brent Widows, they could think just like with Galvantula. Yeah, it gets sticky webs. It gets thunder. They could think with that Pelipper might be the lead. They could go with even Empoleon, get those ice beams off. Um, just anything to try to knock that Pelipper out to lose the rain. So let's see. Yep, that leaves Pelipper, get the rain up. The Gudra comes out. Insta swap to Ludicolo. I believe it gets Rain Dish. Rain Dish, Swift Swim. Ooh, that para is definitely a big deal. Oh, boy, how slow is he, though? 134? I mean, it's not. Yeah, I don't even know what it's. We didn't even get to see what its ability was. Kingdra here. Let's see what he's got. Water type. Draco. Yep. Good play on the Terra there. Did that just get paralyzed? No. Going with the sub. Okay, okay. Ooh, I didn't expect a Zen headbutt from the muck. Get that dry skin, get that leftovers. You know, I'm honestly surprised that she doesn't put black sludge on her on her Toxicroak, only so that way she could put lefties on something else. So that way she has two healing items just in rotation if that's what she would want to do. Now, right here, as soon as she sent this Palafin out and hit that, as soon as she sent it out, I would have swapped. Immediate swap. The full odds chance on that Thunder is crazy without the rain. Gonna see a Hurricane? Nope, going with another Thunder. Get the rain back out. Now, the Giga Drain is big, but if she uses Hurricane here, it's faster? 117. It's probably got a Scarf. That's why I went Giga Drain twice in a row. That was a good Draco. If it had crit, that would have been even better. Yep, it's definitely Scarfed. There was no way an Executor was supposed to outspeed a Pelipper. And honestly, here, I would just go Hurricanes. Throw out those Hurricanes. Because the Hurricanes are Thunders because you're in the rain. And it's choice. No, it doesn't have a choice item anymore. It got knocked off. So honestly, at this point, ooh. Did he name it Tobey Maguire? Okay. Hurricanes. Just throw them Hurricanes out. 176? It outs. Wow. I didn't expect it to give out the Galvantula there to outspeed almost everything. Again, I don't know stats. I'm not a stats guy. I'm not your stats guy. I'm the guy that's constantly got the battle calcs, the Smogon. I've constantly got my things open because I don't know stats. So, but coming back to another loss, Dallas Dracovish, she tries very hard. She had great plays. She played leagues better than her first match, in my opinion. But her opponent there just took advantage of that rain. If she had thrown those hurricanes out, if she had thrown thunders out, if she had just used the rain to her advantage instead of going with those U-turns, and if she just put that hard pressure on, because so many of her opponent's mons, you have 16%, you had 33%, you had 50%. The muck went down. So she had three mons here that were either at half or under. And if she had thrown those hurricanes out, the hurricane or thunder would have killed the Gudra. Hurricane would have killed the Gudra too. A hurricane would have easily killed that Executor. I don't know if the hurricane would have killed the Empoleon, but it would have been really close to see. And she could have easily made this a 2-0 win, a 2-0 loss, but she could have even won it. It's just seeing those plays and trying to keep the pressure on instead of running, swapping. But she played leagues better than her first match. Unfortunately, like I said, her opponent, the Brent Widows, he just used that rain to his advantage. He used that thunder, and that's kind of what it boiled down to. He even put thunder on his Gudra. He really did take advantage of that rain, and it shows. But again, great match on both sides, and I wouldn't be upset on either end. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm going to go ahead and move some things around, try to get this moved a bit. And let's open this up. Let's open this up. Am I missing something here? Why am I not being able to pull that up? Okay, let's just do this. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and swap back to the other screen. Now, I just want to point out that the current setup here, it does have the third week stats on it already. So I'm going to try to ignore week 3's stuff. I'm recording this after I had already updated the pages, so I do apologize. Taking a look at the minor league, you can see here that the front runner is the Lunar Eclipsers for the +8 on their team, followed by the Celadon Odd Squads at +6, followed up by the Brent Widows at +3, and myself at +1, a tie with MatCon and the Mastic Mucks. In last place, this is with week 3, by the way. Week 3 is with the Lunar Eclipsers. So actually, because of how the third week match went, this is inaccurate. The Celadon Odd Squads, as of week 2, is the front runners. Then, after that, is the Brent Widows. Then the Lunar Eclipsers. Then myself. Then Mastic Mucks and MatCon tied, with Dallas still bringing up the rear. Now, week 3 for the major leagues, they already finished their matches. I have not yet recorded them, so we're going to just ignore that for now because I don't have the accurate stats to go over, and I do apologize for that. But I'm just going to take a look and swap to the intermission page just so that way I don't spoil anything for the week 3 matchups. Let's take a look here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do these points just off the top of my head. Two. Honestly, because of how each of these matches were so close in week 3, from what I'm seeing, it shouldn't be too far off from the current standings. So I'm just going to read off the positions, but I'm not going to read off their points. So for first place for the front runners for the major leagues, you have the El Paso Eevees in first place with well, I'm not going to say their points. After that, you have second place with the County Swinubs. Third place, the current defending champion is P-Town Pidgeots. Fourth place would be the Oozing Fungus, the Powerpuff Jigglies. Then you have the Whooper Troopers. Then you have the Tyranitar Titans. And then last place is Detroit Dusclops, bringing up the very bottom of the major leagues. And I know, I think I did anyway, in the previous episode, I showed you their pages. But again, almost nobody's pages have been updated. No one's logging in to do their updates. But I'm going to try to sit down and do that myself if I can. I just don't have a ton of time. But as it currently stands, I also want to go over the current kill leaders. So for the minor leagues, in third place is my team with the Scandinavian Tauros with Peach Runt with 4 kills. In second place for kill leaders for the minor leagues is the Lunar Eclipsers with their Minior that has 5 kills. And then you have the Celadon Odd Squads with first place in the minor leagues with Iron Bundle with 8 kills. Over in the major leagues, there was no third place. There's only a first and second place because everybody else is more or less tied or their pages aren't updated. So for second place, you have the El Paso Eevees with their Incineroar sitting with 3 kills, and then you have the Suffolk County Swinubs with their Zarude at 10 kills. The Monkey team has the #1 kills across the board between the major and the minor leagues, while the Celadon Odd Squads has the second place across both leagues with their Iron Bundle. So, with all that being said, I will get to recording week 3 as soon as all the week 3 matches are done. We are still short 2 matches, and it's a little bit past what they need to be done by now, but I'm being a little lenient because of just how busy everybody's been lately. So I'm not trying to push too hard, but if by the end of this week that we don't have that final 2 matches for week 3, I'm going to need someone to give me a forfeit on which side is going to give up that match, so that way I can update the pages properly and record the week 3 matchups, because we are technically in week 4 right now as of this recording, and we will be doing all the week 4 matches by the end of next week. So I hope you all enjoyed the match preview, the matches here, and the just going over all the stats and things that I did. Please, in the comments below, if you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, anything you want to say, please, I would be more than welcome to read or even reply back. Just, I want to hear what you people have to say and what all we can possibly do to do better. And aside from mic and camera, I'm not using my main setup. I just, with how late it is here and how everybody's asleep, I just don't have the luxury to do things inside the house. So I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to watch. I greatly appreciate everybody's support, and to all the coaches that for the PAL that come to watch, and those coaches that are not competing this season who happen to stop in. I hope to see you coaches back next season, and for the current coaches, I hope that you enjoy the little bit that I can bring to the videos. Thank you.